with Mike George, resident of the building. How long have you been a resident here?
I've been here for about 15 years.
15 years.
I've definitely enjoyed myself.
What do you like about the building?
Well, I like the social impact. Being able to talk to people whenever you feel like it at strange hours of the day, you know, when the mood strikes me.
Do you like the area of town it's in?
It's nice living in the center of the city. There seems like there's always something to do most of the year. I like the specialty things that happen, you know, with the film festival, the Black Ships Festival, the Tennis Hall of Fame, you know, for summertime events. I like being able to get to the ice skating rink down at the Sovereign Bank. That's always nice.
Do you use how do you get around? Buses, taxi?
Buses when I have to make store runs, and when I make a supermarket run, I take the trolley up to Bellevue Avenue or the CVS Pharmacy.
Are your neighbors quiet or?
No, I've got unusual neighbors. Across the hall, they're relatively quiet, but next door to me on either side, they're a pill.
She is a long-time resident of the building. How long have you been here?
You know, I don't know exactly, but it's 8 or 10 years.
8 or 10 years. She's a good friend of mine.
Indeed, a very good friend.
This apartment, she's been here for 3 years, probably?
No, it's going to be 2 in April.
Oh, she's been in this apartment here for 2 years. The one that wasn't here before her was Gilbert Hicks. He doesn't live in the building anymore. I'm not sure where he's living.
He passed on.
Oh, he passed on? I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, he's living in Cedars, whatever. What is it? Gates of Heaven. Yeah. That's what happens to people that move out of the buildings.
Seems to be the only way people move out of the building these days. That's about it, unless you have more you want to add.
No, I enjoy living here very much. I enjoy my neighbors, Peter and Paul especially. It's a nice, quiet place. Nobody bothers you. I've got a fantastic view of the harbor, and I'm very happy here.
Steve Austin. You own a big homeless, like, right?
Well, I represent Church Community Housing, which is the owner and oversees the project.
Oh, all right.
So,
yeah. And how long have you worked for the community?
I have worked for Church Community since 1982, and then we bought the building in 1987, and started the renovations that year. And we finished the first renovations in 1988.
Yeah.
At that time, when we finished, there was the emergency shelter, the transitional shelter. There was 109 apartments in the place, including the SROs.
Yeah.
And then it operated that way, as you know, for about 17 years.
Yeah.
And then we did another renovation, which we changed the configuration. We remodeled everything, and we reduced the number of single room units from 93 to well, we ended up going from 108 down to 93 apartments altogether. So we lost 15 units, but we upgraded some of the SROs so they had their own bathrooms.
Yeah. And kitchenettes.
The kitchenettes, yep. And pretty much the entire time the building's been full, we've never had any real vacancies to speak of here. It's been always well used.
Yeah.
This is probably the biggest project the church community has ever undertaken, and we consider it our favorite and our signature project, and our offices here are in the building. So,
Yeah.
But as an organization, we create other housing in the community too. We have family rental housing, we have home ownership housing, we have senior housing, special needs housing, but this is always my favorite place. There's a lot of fun, good people who live here.
Big cheese.
It's always interesting. What else you want to ask me?
I remember when David Miller worked here.
Yeah.
Is it? A lot has changed since he's left.
Yeah. Yeah, David was the first director when we first opened. And he was here when we did the first renovations. And then he was here until, I think, about 2002.
Yeah.
And then he took another job and left. And that's when we were starting to do this planning for the new renovations and changes of that. How do you like it now?
I liked it better when David Miller was here.
Yeah. What's different about it?
People are a lot more friendlier. There was staff on at the front desk until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now 12 o'clock they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's after 12 we meet when the bars get out.
Yeah.
You know, because that's when people try to sneak in and all.
Yeah, that's true.
Meals more.
Yeah, that's true. And I miss that too, because I remember there's some good cooking going on here.
Yeah, well.
People come down and cook with each other. Even Eddie's chili was always a favorite.
Yeah.
Eddie Bauer's chili.
Yeah. Right, I mean, like Thanksgiving, or you just have cookouts on the balcony.
Yeah.
And stuff. That don't go on anymore.
Well, I think we can still do that. This summer we should plan on doing some cookouts.
I know the last couple of years, 4th of July, we used to have a 4th of July cookout.
Well, this coming year, let's see if we can do something about doing some cookouts again.
Yeah.
Because those are fun.
Yeah.
Enjoyed those. Those were good. We actually had at least 2 weddings out of the building. Yeah, no, the building has changed. There's no question about it. And we're looking to maybe try and do some of those things, bring back those cookouts and events that we can try and do in the future. The problem is that a lot of the funding that we had in the past is dried up, and we don't have as much as we used to. So that's.
I remember Sally Hanchen used to get a lot of.
Sally was great. She did a lot of work. She did the literary club.
Yeah.
She did the art classes. Ran the store where residents sold some of their work and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
That
shop
was
was Sally was great while she was here, but she wasn't here that long. She left, I think, in the mid-90s or something like that to take a little job. But, she was really nice and did a lot of extra stuff for residents. We used to have a softball game, too. You ever go to the softball game?
I don't think I ever went to football.
Yeah, we had for a couple of years we had a softball game going. We went over to the field by Van Zandt Avenue.
Yeah.
The residents played and some of the staff played.
Yeah.
Remember David Townsend who ran the shelter at the time?
Yeah.
He had one team and David Young had another team.
I remember staff, the company cookouts. I got to go to them when I was working. So,
oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Phoenix had the cookouts up at Bristol there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the FMF.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never been to one. You're luckier than I am. I've never been invited to one.
No, no.
That's the Phoenix, which is the mansion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they ain't too bad. They ain't too bad.
But overall, things change, but it's still a place that, people can feel safe and secure. They got their own place.
Yeah.
But you're right. We should think about doing some more group stuff.
Yeah.
Get more of the community.